Hey, what is going on, guys? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some cars that I think are pretty underrated in the sim racing community, or at the very least, not many people talk about them, and that is the GT4 cars in Assetto Corsa Competizione. They came out a little while ago now, a couple years, I'm pretty sure, the way time flies. But besides the really core ACC community, I don't think many people talk about them, and I think that's pretty unjust because these cars are the best GT4s in sim racing, and they're just amazing. So today I'm going to be doing a quick 10-minute little race around Watkins Glen and just sharing the fun with you all. Besides that, let's just hop right into these fantastic cars. Alrighty, here we are at Watkins Glen. I decided, since I'm American, I should probably take the Cappello, so that's what we're doing here today. Just a quick 10-minute race. I just wanted to give some attention to these cars because I think outside of the ACC community, they don't really get a ton of love. But anyway, on our ice-cold tires, getting ready for the green here. Probably want to be in first, right? Here we go. Green flag. Try to make some moves. The AI and ACC are actually pretty good, but they do bunch up at the start. So I'm just going to give this Audi the corner. Live to fight another day. You can bump and bang in these things, but I don't know. I wanna have a clean race. A lot of movement from the Cappello here since these tires are ice cold, as you can see. But going into the bus stop now for the first time, always a sketchy time, especially in actual multiplayer races with real people. But the AI do take it kind of calm. I did not. I thought I did, but the field really bunched up. Hopefully we don't have a ton of damage, but that's what you like, right? A little bit of bumping and banging in GT4 never hurt anyone. But yeah, these things are a ton of fun. In my GR86 video, I mentioned that the slow cars are where the best racing is at, and I thoroughly stand by it. You gotta try these cars. GT3s are fun, but we've all driven them before. If you haven't driven GT4 cars, I highly recommend. No. I said it in my GR86 video in iRacing that the slow cars, little tap of the wall there, are where the good racing is at. F1 is fun to hot lap, but these are where the good racing is. That guy kind of stuck his nose up my inside, so I tried to give him a little bit of room. But if you haven't driven GT4s, you've driven GT3s. We all know what they're like. But GT4s, think of them as GT3s with a little less horsepower, but no real aero. It's all reliant on mechanical grip. You gotta wait for the car to go, and it's fun. It sounds pretty boring, just like waiting for the tires to stick, because that's pretty much all the grip you have is just mechanical. But it has its own luster to it, and these are the best GT4 cars in sim racing. ACC is definitely quality over quantity. They don't have much. We have some Cup cars, some GT4 cars, and some GT3s, but when ACC and Kunos does something, they do it well. Me, on the other hand, though, when I do something like that bus stop, I don't do it well. Enough talking, though. Let's try to close the gap up ahead. I've been talking about how good the racing is. I gotta get on that. I have to say, with this Camaro, it is very understeery. Got the big, heavy American V8 at the front. And it struggles to go around some of the corners here at the Glen. Just gotta remember, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, especially with these things. You want to kind of just, coax them through the corners. It's like a little kid, you gotta give him some motivation. You can't just throw him in and hope he'll do well. You gotta talk it up a little bit, But with this Cayman and R8 fighting, hopefully we can maybe insert ourselves into this battle a little bit. Half the race is already done, but now the battles are getting started. Here we go, in the slipstream. This is what we like to see. Pull out, down the inside, and on the brakes. I'm going to try to stick with them here through the chicane. Chuck it up his inside. A little bit of a switchback, never hurt anyone. Beautifully done. And just like that, we are up a place. Now let's get after the Porsche here. Also, may I just say, ACC, of course, it's the most modern sim of them all, but it is graphically stunning. Too busy looking at the God rays, I guess. And I have to say, I don't know if this is a controversial take at all. I haven't been able to try it for myself yet. Rensport, if you're watching, please send me an early beta code. But I have to say, I don't know if it's just that Unreal Engine 5 is new or the Rensport team isn't fully utilizing it, but I feel like ACC looks better than it. And again, for being on Unreal Engine 5, I don't know, it seems like it should be the complete other way around. But I won't knock it till I try it, and Rensport is also a beautiful game. Cool to have some new sims to look forward to as well. First time since ACC. But regardless, we're not here to talk about Rensport. We're here to talk about these fantastic GT4s and have some good battles as well. Let's try to get this Cayman. I don't know if we're going to be able to close the gap. There is a little bit of a big in between him and the next guys up front, but let's just see if we can make this move stick before the end of the race. This is your reminder, if you have a Assetto Corsa Competizione, definitely make sure to try out the GT4 pack if you haven't already, or if you have, but it's been a while, hop back in these things. They're a ton of fun, and ACC is a ton of fun. I just don't play it very often because, I don't know, GT3s, they're not my favorite, and when I drive them, it's in iRacing just because that's like the most stable stream of iRating, but they are fun. This game is very fun, and its physics are absolutely superb. Graphically, it's beautiful. And the AI are actually pretty decent. Not as good as iRacing AI, but definitely the second best. We have been closing the gap to this Cayman. We'll have one more lap after this one to hopefully make the move stick. Alright, well, white flag here at the Glen. We're going to get a better exit here. Can we maybe look at a move down into turn one? He's going to leave the door open. Dive bomb down the inside. And there we go. Make the move stick. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. Let's just bring the car home in one piece now. I think that's the aim of the game. The Chungus Camaro, you have been absolutely fantastic to listen to. Little understeery, but I mean, come on. What do you expect? Here we go, through the final corner. I love this corner, especially in GT3s. It's a ton of fun. Not as fun in the lower downforce cars, I'll be honest, but they do a lot of things equally as good and better. But there we go. I will take that. Fun race. Fun cars. Again, I highly recommend you revisit the GT4s if it's been a while. I feel like it's a pretty forgotten class, but I don't know, Jimmy's video today, driving the BMW IRL, of course, kind of made me want to hop on here and do this, and overall, I don't regret it. These things are a blast. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, a like and a sub would mean a lot. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.